guys. Hi, it's Dr. Belinda George, and I'm here for Tucked In Tuesdays. And you're probably wondering, why is she dressed like a chicken? Well, I would love to say I planned it, but I didn't. It was the first one on top. But I have a special guest. So tonight's book is I Love Cake. So, of course, I'm going to have somebody on here that bakes. I mean, I bake, but I have my friend Jamie. Pop her in. Hey, Jamie, how are you?
Fine.
So this is Jamie. So Jamie, did you write this book?
No.
She didn't write this book. So why would I have you on here? Why do you think you're on here, Jamie?
Because I bake and I love cake.
She bakes and she loves cake. So Jamie, tell us what inspired you to start baking?
Just I've always been in the kitchen, and obviously I've always gravitated towards sweets, and I have a sweet tooth, and that's how I got into it.
Well, I love sweets too, but I have this little disorder called diabetes.
I mean, oh no.
Oh no, but I do eat sweets, and I have had your sweets. So before we get into the book, Jamie, before we talk about the book, what is one of the most favorite things that you bake?
Chocolate chip cookies.
Chocolate chip cookies. And why do you like chocolate chip cookies so much?
It comes from me being a child and not being able to eat it anytime that I wanted to. So as an adult, I know that is so terrible. But as an adult, I feel like, okay, let me get in here. I can make it myself, and I perfected it. I could put Baking Wizard down there at the bottom if you could see that.
Baking Wizard. Oh, and you see her. You see her website. You should go there. And she's on social media, but we'll talk about that in a little bit about the Baking Wizard. Is that what your head is, a baking wizard?
Yeah, I came up with it. Yeah.
Oh, look at you. Look at her. So I have my friends coming in. I didn't post it again because I rescheduled it. So now let me remind my little great nephews and share it real quick. So our book is I Love Cake, of course, and starring Rabbit, Porcupine, and Moose. Story by Tammy Sawyer. Pictures by Angie Rosellar. I think that's how you say her name. So that's that book. So let's see what it talks about and see how much Jamie knows about. Do you have one of these, Jamie?
With a mixer? Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
I have a mix. So she may bake. Do you have a table, Jamie?
I sure do. You can't see it, but yes, I'm sitting at it right now.
Do you have a moose in there?
No, not today. I'll let somebody borrow it. Not today.
Oh, a porcupine? You have a porcupine?
No, I don't have one of those either. No, not.
What about a rabbit?
I would like one, but no, I don't have one of those either.
So, I mean, that's not, you got a table and a mixer. I guess that makes you an official baker.
Yeah.
And so let's see. Jamie, in the middle of Sweet Valley Woods live rabbit, porcupine, and moose. And look, just in case you get confused, it says, I am rabbit, I am porcupine, I am frog. Just kidding. I'm a moose. So,
oh my goodness.
Moose is a lot like me. That's something I would say. They were best friends. I'm good at being the boss. That was Rabbit. Porcupine says, I'm good at having fun. And Moose says, I'm just Moose. And that's the way they liked it. That's the way we like it. Just like that. One morning, Rabbit bounced out of bed extra early. Hooray, it's my birthday. She invited Porcupine and Moose to her party. Be at my house in 1 hour. Sounds like Jamie. Get ready. Sounds fun. Cake. Jamie, you might be Moose. I thought I was Moose. The three friends got ready. Rabbit grabbed her to-do list. I love throwing parties. Porcupine struck a party pose. I love playing games. Moose squeezed into his favorite sweater. No, you can't be Moose. You don't squeeze into your clothes. I love boiled turnips. I do not. I love cake. Well, I was about to say ew.
There we go. We go with cake. Yes.
Yeah, it likes his cake. Hello, Vanessa. How are you? Porcupine and Moose tried to make it to the party on time, but I can't find Rabbit's present anywhere. I can't out the door. Boink, boink. So Moose couldn't get out the door. I wonder what's wrong. Finally, they arrived at Rabbit's house. Happy birthday. This is for you. Come on, let's get started. So party's almost about to happen. Let's see. First, the three friends jumped on the trampoline. Is that something we would do, Jamie? Jump on the trampoline?
About 20 years ago, I would have.
I still try to this day.
Okay.
So Rabbit jump and he says, "Wee!" And Porcupine says, guys, look, seems to be a problem. Porcupine jumped too high and got stuck in a tree. And Moose goes, is that what I think it is? Next, they played, well, Moose is always hungry. Next, they played pin the tail on the chipmunk. No peeking. This is fun. Moose is not playing. Moose is still got his blinders up. Moose is looking for something. Then Rabbit and Porcupine heard a mysterious noise. Num, num, num. What was that? They hear it again. Num, num, num. But Rabbit didn't give it much thought. She had an important announcement to make. It's time for cake.
That's important.
Oh, very important. Hey, what happened to the cake? Oh, no. And what happened to Moose? Rabbit and Porcupine looked everywhere for the missing cake and the missing moose. I mean, how do you lose a moose?
Oh,
How do you seriously lose a whole moose? Moose, Moose, there you are. Hey, are those cake crumbs on your fur? At last, they made a big discovery. Nope, I don't think so. Sounds like you, Jamie.
Okay.
Rabbit and Porcupine gave Moose the look. What? You think I ate the cake? That hurts. Maybe a badger ate the cakes. Did you ever think of that? So, do you think Moose ate the cake?
Probably so. Probably so.
I don't think Moose ate the cake. You might put icing on the cake. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Burp.
Oh yeah, he ate it.
Oh, this is nasty. I smell cake. Ooh. I smell a rat. So you burped. Rabbit and Porcupine only wanted one thing. Snip, snip. So they're crying. Moose is crying. All of that sniffing made Moose sniffly too.
Wait.
Oh.
Why is Moose crying?
What Moose is sad. Oh, why do you have to look so sweet and adorable? Because he's looking at him and he's thinking they look so cute. I can't take it any longer. Maybe I had one bite of cake, but that is all. I only wanted to make sure it was okay. That's fine, right? It is my fault. My mouth's so big that the whole cake kind of fell right in. I'm really sorry. Can we all still be friends, pretty, please? I beg you. We can get matching sweaters. What do you say? No.
Well, I'd rather a cake over a sweater.
So you just say the friendship is over. I want the cake.
The friendship, but I'd rather a cake, you know.
I'll have to call Jamie later. We'll have to talk about the book. We'll talk about her decisions. Rabbit got hopping mad. You ruined my whole party. Porcupine got prickly. This is no fun. So you are Moose. I knew it in the beginning. Moose got the message. Look at Moose. Oh, I wonder if Jamie's going to look like that when she gets the message. Back at home, Moose thought of ways to make it up to his friends. He got flowers. He did some poetry, did a singing gorilla, but nothing seemed quite right.
Everything.
Then Moose noticed something on his fur. Aha! He found a little piece of frosting. He went right to work. Oh my goodness. Later that day, Moose returned to Rabbit's house. Surprise! Look at that. Made a cake. Rabbit and Porcupine tried to ignore Moose. That's not nice. But Moose was just so Moose. Rabbit loved the surprise. I love cake. Porcupine loved the surprise. I love cake. Moose loved the surprise exactly as much as he loved cake. I love cake, but what could but be? Oh, look at the three on the top. Look at the cake toppers.
I have questions about moose.
Oh, we'll have all those questions in a little bit. I love sharing it with friends even more. The end. They ate all of the cake. So, Jamie, questions. What is your favorite part? What was your favorite part of the book?
Where he ate the cake. That part
When
I can identify.
you love when he ate the cake. So, if you had to get one lesson from this book, what would it be, Jamie?
I would say share.
To share.
Yeah.
That's nice. I was wondering what you were gonna say.
I almost, but share, yeah.
Sharing. Well, my favorite part of the book was when he made another cake. Because you can always fix what you do wrong. You can always go back and try. And then if they don't accept it, you just have to accept that that's your consequence of not being nice. So, Jamie, what have you been baking?
Right now, look, I got my supplies in the background, but
Okay.
right, you see, I did. But right now, I've been practicing on cookies. I'm not finished, but I'm practicing decorating cookies, and I had.
So what is on that? What is on that cookie?
This is a base. It's called royal icing, and it's made from scratch. And yeah, it's the base for when you put the designs on the cookie. So this is just how far I got today.
So what ingredients going? Let me guess. In royal icing, it has to be powdered sugar.
Yes.
Maybe milk?
Not for this one.
Okay. So, but you have to have a liquid.
Yes, it's 3 ingredients total.
Okay, so let's see. Powdered sugar, cream cheese. No, that's too thick. Powdered sugar, water.
Mm-hmm. The third one is a doozy.
Food dye.
No,
what is it?
Meringue powder. Some people use egg whites, but safety. I use meringue powder.
Meringue powder. I've never heard of that.
Mm-hmm.
So what is meringue powder?
Basically, it's the safer version of powdered egg whites. It's the kind of thicken it up once you're beating it with your mixer. It's to thicken it up, like for whenever you want to put like the border on the cookies, like to keep the icing from running. And so you use that, and then whenever you put the icing in the middle, you water it down before you do it. It's called flooding it.
It's called what?
Flooding.
Flooding.
Yes.
Oh, wow. And here you got a guess says, ooh, sounds gluten-free. Is it?
I guess it would be. I didn't think about that. I guess it would be.
Rochelle is a author as well. So Rochelle, gluten-free, but the cookie would have to be gluten-free as well, right?
Yes, but unfortunately, the cookie isn't.
So do you make do you make gluten-free products?
Yes, I do. I have gluten-free snickerdoodle cookies.
Gluten-free, sugar-free, not just gluten-free.
Gluten-free. Well, I do have sugar-free, but it's gluten-free snickerdoodle cookies.
Okay. Now, what do you have sugar-free?
Cheesecake bites. They are cinnamon cheesecake bites that are sugar-free and keto-friendly.
And keto-friendly. I'm not keto. I'm not friends with keto, but you said cinnamon cheesecake bites. Oh, that sounds so good. And do you know that cinnamon lowers your blood sugar? So that in itself is a double doozy. Yes, you can take cinnamon tablets and lower your sugar. So I bet I probably shouldn't eat sugar-free cinnamon bites because it might make my sugar too low and I may pass out. So I need the regular sweets.
Yeah, well, yeah. Look, I prescribe some regular sweets for you.
So what do you have that has all of the stuff in it? What are some of those that has all of the stuff in it?
Like all the sugar and
everything.
I make lemon blueberry muffins. I do The cookies, I specialize in cookies. And funny story, I did not start off doing cookies because I felt like everybody was doing cookies. I actually started off with cheesecake bars. But then I started getting requests for cookies and more requests and more requests. And then it kind of just took over from there. But I do cookies, cheesecake bars, brownies, and muffins.
So if they wanted to order, I know you put it on your website, but if they wanted to order, where could they go? There's several places they can go. So what are some of the places that they can go?
Yes, after you see where it says Baking Wizard, it's
Yes.
SaggySunsweets.com. That's Saggy like Sagittarius, Sunsweets.com. And you can find me on Facebook. Same name, Saggy Sunsweets or Jaime Gobert. Or you can call me.
Oh, and how do they call you?
Oh, yes, I guess that would be good to give my number. It is 409-617-8837.
Oh my goodness. I have a couple of friends that's normally on here and they're not on here now. So Ava, Ari, and Pop Pop, they normally are on here every Tuesday. So Dad, remember, now do you ship? Because some of my guests do not live locally. So do you ship?
It would depend. I normally don't, only because of the costs with the post office. It just depends on how close they are. But yeah, because the post office raises their rates like every year, it seems like.
Oh, okay. So I put it on all of my page. It went out to 3 pages, so it went out to order. Mm-hmm. So we had another guest that was supposed to be here, and I did not know. I always say that God always gives me the right book in the right time. It's I Love Cake. Now she's not here today, but it's Dena, and Dena's your baking buddy, right?
Yes, today is her birthday, and we kind of did not realize that. And yes, so she went to go see her mother.
So we are saying happy birthday to her. And this cake that Jaime ate in the book, that would have been your cake.
Mm-hmm. But I ate it. Loose, but yes. Mm-hmm.
Hey, hello, Ollie. Glad to see you. Hello. And so, Jaime, if a little child wanted to start baking, or an adult wanted to start baking for the first time, what are some ideas, the ingredients behind you? Tell us some things that they would need at home, and tell them what's something, a good recipe to start with, and some things that, like I make cakes and they always split down the middle, and Melvin said, just put ice in and glue it back. So you'll have mistakes. So can you give us some baker wisdom, this baking wizard?
Yes, thank you. But I would always start with something simple like chocolate chip cookies because they're so popular. I'm not saying that you can't mess them up, but it's pretty hard to mess them up. But you would always need like butter, and I would suggest real butter. Do not do like I did and get other butter. Get the real butter.
Now, when you say, you have to tell those that are not baking, what is considered not real butter?
When it's like half and half, like the parquet and the
margarine.
Margarine, yes.
I was wondering. I was like, is something else? My goodness.
My brain just stopped for a second. Yes.
That's okay. So we need, so don't use margarine.
Right. Do not. Not if you want them to taste good and it's a clear difference in taste.
Okay. And then there's something you taught me the other day that's salted and unsalted. Which one is better for baking and why?
Unsalted. I would go with unsalted. I don't have a technical answer. It just tastes better. It gives it like a more, I don't know, it's just a better taste. That's all I can say. It just tastes better.
Is it actually salt in the salted butter?
I don't know if they actually put salt, but it's a clear difference in taste. Yeah.
Look at you inspiring somebody, Miss Henrietta. Y'all make me want to do a little baking. So, Miss Henrietta, I will tell you this. Me and Jaime, she's the reading liaison for BISD. And so she brings in all these readers to read to the kids. So Jaime, you haven't recruited Jaime yet. So you can recruit Jaime to read, and possibly Jaime can go in and teach kids measurements, and they can do a little math, Henrietta, and get her into some schools.
Did we say math?
Yep. I struggle with math too, but guess what? I'll be right there with you saying 2 + 2 is 4. Look at my fingers. 4. Okay. So you won't be left behind. And Henrietta, you can wear your hat. So she loves it. So you got another one. I will definitely reach out to her. So there you have it. So now I want to talk about eggs, okay? Because I'm just like a chicken. You got it? You see that? All right. So I have yard eggs, right? And Jamie, I've given you some of my eggs, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
you guys, I don't know if you can see this. Let me see if I can turn off the light. So this egg is clearly white. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but this egg is green. I don't know if you, it may be too bright, but can you see the let me see if I can turn the light back on and make it a little clearer. I don't think you can see it, but this is a green egg. Now you can see it.
See, yeah.
So there's a green egg and a white egg. Okay. So Rochelle said, "Oh my goodness, this interview is giving me life. The energy is contagious." That's Jamie and I. That's the two people that never knew they needed to know each other. So I have a green egg and a white egg. Now, did I dye this egg, the green egg? I did not. I have this chicken called an Easter egger. And Easter eggers lay eggs that are already colored. And I'm leaving it in my hand like this because apparently you can see it better.
Yep.
So I have green eggs, and there's one that lays a little like a lighter blue egg here, and it may look green. So they lay eggs. And so these eggs, I told Jamie, they, I don't like eggs. The inside of the shell is green as well. I'll see if Melvin will go grab me some shells because he has some cracked in the kitchen, right, Melvin? See if he'll grab some eggs. He always is. Would you go grab one of the cracked eggs? Inside of the egg is green as well. So let me tell you about this egg. This egg, if I scrambled it, it never gets hard. I could leave it in the skillet. It's not going to get hard. It fries soft. It cooks, but it's not hard. My white egg here, my cream colored egg, it, could you go get one of the green ones that are cracked open? Thanks, babe. This one tastes like a regular egg, but I also know the difference when I go in restaurants and I get eggs. It tastes totally different. So I know that Jamie was like, "Oh, I could use those yard eggs with cakes or my cookies." So Jamie, why do you prefer yard eggs to the regular eggs in the store?
So I used them in cupcakes, actually. So I went ahead, I used them in some cupcakes just to see what they were going to do. And okay, I'm going to go. But so for one, I know this is going to sound crazy, but the yolk just looked better for one. It was like a paler color, real pretty yolk. And I know that probably sounds crazy, but for a baker, any baker out there know what I'm talking about. It's a real pretty color. But then it seemed like the cupcake was a lot more moist. So I don't know if that was for the, like if it was the egg that did that, but it was really, really moist. And I was like, yes. Yes.
That's not one of the green ones. Uh-oh. That's a really light green one. That's not a dark one. We don't have any of the dark shell. He had a light one. So you couldn't really see, but the inside is this color and the blue ones. But Easter eggers lay pink, chocolate colored eggs, dark green, peach eggs, all color eggs. But I don't like eggs out of stores and restaurants anymore because the taste is different. And you know how you boil an egg and you crack it open and it has that smell kind of like sulfur? These don't stink. They don't stink when you cook them. And Jamie is right. The yolk is different. Now, Jamie, there is something. You see this egg. Let me get this egg and this egg. And you see the size, right? The white egg is a little bit bigger. This one is probably a double yolk. Has two yolks in it. So we have those a lot. So I want to tell a misconception because people always say, "Why don't you leave them and you let them hatch?" Jamie, do you know why my eggs would never hatch?
No, I don't actually. I kind of assume the same thing too.
No, so a lot of people think that. So we only have hens. So hens will lay an egg, but they need a rooster to make a chick. So my hens can lay all day and I can leave them out there. They will never hatch. They're not fertile. They're not fertilized. You have to have a rooster. I know. People always ask that. You have to have a rooster. Now I'm going to try and pull up. If you have any questions for Jamie, is there anything you want to share? You've shared some really good information. Is there anything else you want to share?
That I'm having a lot of fun. I'm loving it. I was nervous, but I'm good.
You're what?
I was nervous, but I'm good now.
Oh, no, there's no need to be nervous. So this is what I'm going to do now. I'm going to show you all because I wish my eggs, I wish my eggs look like this, but they don't. They don't look like this. So let me show you some Easter eggers. Now I have a friend that has all the colors. So let's see.
Oh, wow.
Let me pull that up. share my screen real quick. So this is more Easter egg or eggs. You see all the
Oh,
colors? Yes. So you see where it says Americanas? So I
mhm.
actually have Americanas. Easter eggers are more on this side. So Americana is a hybrid of an Easter egger, but I call them Easter eggers. So mine is like a mutt of a Easter egg, if that makes sense. So this is Americana, but all of these different kinds of chickens will lay eggs and they go to different colors. Beautiful eggs. Beautiful.
Those are
Let's see
pretty.
if I can show you another one. I didn't know that either. And I saw my friend with all these pretty eggs, and I was going, they're so, so pretty. And we dye eggs at Easter. I will show you why we don't have to dye the eggs. Let me show you this one screen. Let me see. Here we go. Look at all the colors of eggs. Oh, let me move my screen up. Look at that.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay.
Isn't that beautiful? And that's why they're called Easter eggers, because they look like they're dyed.
I would
The
leave them
pinks
as
are in
they
the
were.
middle.
I wouldn't even try to eat them.
I know they're so pretty. But boys and girls and adults that are watching, y'all have learned a lot about eggs, and we have lots and lots and lots and lots of eggs. We have 3 of these right now. Melvin has more that he gets. They lay every morning. Every morning they lay and they sing this song. They make this song, and I wish I could sing it, but you know they've laid. It's like a celebratory song. And they want you to come and get the eggs. And so when
Oh,
they lay, they let all of us in the house know that they've laid an egg. And so we go out and Melvin will get the eggs. If he doesn't go out there for a couple of days, we'll have lots of eggs. Now I'll tell you one more story about chickens, even though we were talking about cakes. So chickens also get Brody, which is what as an adult, I'm kind of a Brody lady. So chickens, hens, my hens, when they want a baby chick, they get Brody. So they want a baby, like I've wanted a baby for years. So they don't get off the nest. They sit on the nest. They won't eat. They won't drink because they're trying to make that egg hatch. And so you have to take them off and put their feet in cold water to lower their temperature and kind of make them get off the nest, because they could actually die because they're just trying to hatch the egg. So Melvin and I have put wooden eggs, glass eggs under them. We went and got eggs from a neighbor, and luckily we haven't lost a chicken or a hen to being Brody, but they want babies and they get colds and they sneeze and they're just like
mhm.
us. I just fed them grapes, and well, earlier they were playing in the rain. One of them was soaking wet. I was like, Gladys, really? Everybody else's chicken goes out. She
Yes.
was drenched. Yes, she was drenched. But back to baking. Jamie, we have lots of people on here and they may not be here now, but they may watch later. What is
Mhm.
one thing that you want them to know about your website, your business? It's tell us. I know it's 2 special things about you that make your business extra special. You're
Me.
a black owned,
Yeah.
and
Me and
you are a
woman.
a single
Single
mom.
mom. Yes. Yes.
We are not lying, guys. This is all true. It's a black owned business
Yes. A black
and
single mom.
a single mom. So if you're into supporting anybody, women owned business, Dena has her own business.
Yes.
If you're interested in supporting them, please reach out. I will tell you the lemon blueberry cheesecake. No, lemon blueberry
You
cream
got it.
cheese.
Cream cheese muffins. Yes.
Cream cheese muffins. When
Mhm.
Jamie gave me them, I was like, oh my God, I need those muffins. And where else can they find their sweets? And what bakery? What is it? The coffee shop.
Okay, so yes, I do cookies through. If you're local in Beaumont, I sell cookies. Well, I go through Certino's. I know there's
Sortino's.
a proper way to say it. Certino's coffee shop. Yes.
So what cookies can we get at Sortino's?
Jumbo chocolate chunk and jumbo peanut butter cookies.
And are they flying off the shelves?
Yes.
Oh my God. So
Yes.
you guys need to get over there. So help them fly off the shelf. But I got to tell you about those muffins. So I had them, and I don't like cold desserts. So I popped them in the microwave. Well, it cooked the cream cheese in the middle a little bit.
Mhm.
And then I was like, this is magic. So I ordered some more and I put those in the microwave and I ordered some more and I put those in the microwave. Then I gave them to a friend and she was like, they were kind of wet in the middle. I said, put them in the microwave. And she was like, oh my God. And so her little secret is you can put those in and you can eat them cold, but you can also put them in the microwave and they make them.
Can I also tell them what you told me?
Sure.
She told me that life wasn't worth living until she had my lemon blueberry cream cheese muffins. She told me
I don't
that.
remember saying that, but I'm pretty sure I did. They were that good.
Life was until she had those muffins. So yeah,
I probably did say that. I probably said, "What have I been doing with my life if I wasn't eating that?" So, boys and girls, the book. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, the book I Love Cake. Next week, the author will not be able to be there, but she said, please read my books the rest of the month. So next week, she said, Rochelle says, wow, we are literally discussing the life cycle of the chicken. My God, thanks for sharing. Great book. Hashtag star prep, hashtag God's timing. Yes, show this to your scholars. And Rochelle, I know that star is next week. If you can kind of send her a message. I'll be available Wednesday and Thursday, but after that, I won't be there Friday. Maybe we can come in and do a little star. Maybe, Jamie, we can carve 30 minutes out of our day and go to her classroom. Michelle, reach out. We're going to be focusing on autism because April is autism month. So Nathan's autism spectrum superpowers and what makes them special. We'll be reading that. We'll also read Hannah's Down syndrome superpowers and Xander's cerebral palsy superpowers. And I'll be reaching out to my friends that have these superheroes and see if they can have their superheroes as guests on Tucked In Tuesday so you can see their abilities and not their disabilities. They have a lot of abilities. So I'll be getting those and I'll reach out to the greater, the Arc of Greater Beaumont, and they have a fashion show coming up soon. And Rochelle said, oh, wow. Yes, and Jamie hasn't told you all that, but you're hearing it first. Rochelle, you're a teacher. This is what I proposed to Jamie, and I just want you to put it in the comments. I proposed to Jamie that she does a special for teachers for Teacher Appreciation Week.
Oh, yeah.
And go ahead. You want me to tell the special, or are you going to tell the special, Jamie?
No, you can tell it.
So what Jamie will be doing is she will be posting her recipes for every order that she receives. If you get it in the name of a school, I'll say Beaumont Elementary. We don't have that school. I don't want to be partial, but Beaumont Elementary, I'm buying these cookies. Whoever has the most orders under that school names, Jamie is going to tell them, Jamie forgot. Jamie is going to take care of those teachers for Teacher Appreciation Month. Yeah. And I think that is so neat because you're ordering it in the name of a school. So your scholars or your students can order, your parents can order, the staff can order, and you tell them just mention the school's name. And then those teachers will get a free dessert tray. Mm-hmm. Win-win situation, right?
And they're quite marvelous, yes.
And they're quite marvelous, I must say. So, guys, thank you for tuning in to Tucked In Tuesdays. I will see you next Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. If you have any questions for Jamie, feel free to go in her inbox. She gave you that number. If you're going to start baking and you have questions, go on there and ask Jamie. And if she doesn't know, I'm pretty sure she'll find out.
I sure will. And you can reach me anytime because I have no life.
Jamie Henrietta says you need to put that on a flyer and share on social media.
Yes. Me and Belinda.
That will be on tonight. That will be on ready for in the morning, Henrietta, so we can get that shared. Henrietta touches every school in BISD. Okay. That is 19 schools, I think. Woo. Yeah, Jamie. You're gonna need a bigger canister. So, Jamie, tell me about the ingredients in the back.
Oh, okay. Yes. So I have flour because I use this the most, so it's in the biggest canister. This is the brown sugar that I make myself, and then and then this is the regular sugar, and then this is just my utensils, and then flour.
You told me about the brown sugar, molasses and regular sugar, right? Mm-hmm. And the reason I'm not giving ingredients, because why would we give ingredients? Then everybody would just take her recipes. So molasses and brown sugar. When you told me that you make your own brown sugar, I was like, what am I doing with my life? Just sitting over here buying it in the bag. So maybe you can even
it tastes a lot better too than regular brown sugar. Yeah.
So maybe we can start selling Jamie's brown sugar, brown lady, brown sugar.
Okay.
There we go. And Rochelle said, thank you, God bless, and God's favor always. Please share it. So she will be sharing it. Guys, thank you so much. This was so much fun. Jamie, hang on, because we'll be on after. Guys, remember, if nobody else tells you, Dr. George love you. Have a great evening on purpose, and I'll see you next Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. Central. Good night, guys.